Don't forget the doc. The following network participant checked in one Sunday with Dr. Rick Wright at WPHR FM Power 106.9. We joined this segment in progress.
Ladies and gentlemen, to the modern miracle of technology and radio, let's have New York City and Syracuse on at the same time. Donald Singletary from New York City and CJack from Syracuse. Hey, first of all, CJack, how you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing great, Doc. How you doing? How you doing, Donald?
Okay, CJack, long time. Glad to hear from you, buddy.
Yeah, same here.
Well, first of all, Donald, CJack's got an announcement for the community with regards to his TV show over Time Warner. So, CJack, lay it on us, man.
All right. Well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you for everyone that tuned in last week to the Motown tribute. We're going to re-air that. It also has a tribute to Stan Walker, a late photographer here in the city, and just some great Motown tributes from local bands like the J Project Relaxation, CJack Room Review, a lot of other folks, UAD. So to make sure you tune in this Wednesday, 9:30 on Channel 98. And also, we're working on a special tribute to Roosevelt Dean. Don't have a date set for that yet, but we went to the celebration yesterday and spoke to family members and got some nice comments. And we got some great footage of him performing. So I'm looking forward to announcing an air date for that as soon as we get that together as well.
Oh, Roosevelt Dean. And we're going to be playing some Roosevelt Dean in just a couple of seconds as we dedicate the 4 o'clock funk hour to Roosevelt Dean, Donald Singletary, who died, man. Another great blues master gone, man. Mm-hmm. Hey, Donald.
How you doing, Rick Wright?
Randy Kane is gone, huh?
Man, I just got in from the Easter Parade in Harlem. The Easter Parade they don't talk enough about, man. But, every Sunday in Harlem's the Easter Parade.
Oh.
Absolutely. Everybody looking fine, hats, caps, just everybody strutting. But Randy Kane, man, I just got that word earlier today. And what a shocker. I saw that group many times at the Apollo Theater with my friend, my best friend, Calvin Cheeks. That was his favorite group, the Delphonics.
Oh, man.
We'd always go to the Apollo. They met at Overbrook High in Philadelphia back in the early 60s. Curiously, they had a really strong run, and Kane actually left the group in 1971. And, remember who replaced him?
Who replaced him, man?
Major Harris.
Oh, that's right. Major Harris did replace Randy Kane.
That's right, and they had some moderate success. And then Kane returned to the group, I think, back in the 80s for a while off and on. And then they sort of drifted. Then he got in a beef. He got in a beef with Arista Records, and he and Wilbert Hart, the other member, and actually filed suits against Arista Records for some back royalties.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and they wound up winning. What happened was the fight for the name. This is something a lot of artists and aspiring artists don't realize, that your name is your own property if you make it so. Just like some teams now, if they leave the city, they can't take their name with them. They have to change their name. And it can be the same way with groups. And that's something to keep in mind. But anyway, it turned out that they did all sort of get back together, at least in friendship. And Kane appeared in a thing on TV not long ago, a tribute to Sound of Philadelphia, which was on public television here and in other parts of the country, and looked fine and doing well. Nobody has mentioned anything about the cause of that, but only 63 years old, man. Not old enough.
Wow. Man, that's scary, CJack and Donald Singletary, because I'm turning 66 July 24th, man. So,
wow.
What can I say, old man? Easter time here.
It calls Make Every Moment Count. It's called.
That's right.
I'm trying to, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, God, keep me on the throne on this Easter 2009. I got CJack in Syracuse and Donald Singletary checking in from New York City.
And happy Easter to everybody, too.
Yeah, happy Easter.
Happy, yeah.
Hey, Donald and CJack, to our radio audience, Randy's one of the founding members of the Delphonics, too, man.
He absolutely was, yeah.
That's right.
And that's the key. Did not blow your mind this time, huh?
That's right.
Oh, man.
And their song, I remember they actually had some of their songs featured in that Quentin Tarantino movie, Jackie Brown, starring Pam Grier, sort of a send-up of the old blaxploitation flicks. Came out in I think around 1997. And they used many of their tunes in that movie.
And they won that Grammy in 1970 for Didn't I Blow Your Mind This Time, huh?
Absolutely. This was just a great, great show. And that song, La La Means I Love You, which I guess is sort of their signature song, but they just put out a lot of really, really good music. And again, that Philadelphia sound, man. So much good music out of Philadelphia.
Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff, man.
Right, Tom Bell and MSFB.
Boy. Fast Butter in the City, disc jockey WDAS, and the guy with the goods, Georgie Woods, man.
That's right. Another blue-eyed DJ named Jerry Blavitt.
Yeah, the Geeta with the heater. The boss
great
with
guy.
the hot sauce.
He's one of the first guys to talk about it. He said they had that 3-part harmony and falsetto sound. It was absolutely phenomenal, he said, when he heard about the death. So, yeah, it just, brings back a lot of memories to a lot of people, man.
A lot of memories.
History there.
Well, CJack, there's another show you got to do, man, on the Delphonics. In fact, the 5 o'clock historical attitudinal hour today. We're going to be playing a lot of Delphonics and dedicating our show to the memory of Randy Kane, man. Founding members of the Delphonics, the Philly Sound fame, dead at 63 years old.
Somebody ought to do a study on the impact of slow jams on the African-American community in the 20th century.
And how many babies were born?
That's right.
How many babies were born on the 4 o'clock funk hour? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, Donald, thanks for checking in from New York, man. The Easter Parade. I'm loving you, man.
Man, love it, man. I'll be back at you next week. I have some other historical stuff, and I have some breaking news.
Okay.
I hear about the middle of the week. I'll share with your audience first next Sunday.
Well, we've been talking about Randy Kane, who died at age 63, and the Dynamite Brother died last week, who was 65 here in the city of Syracuse, and big-time superstar Roosevelt Dean, man.
Wow.
Roosevelt Dean is dead. Well, CJack, Donald Singletary, through the modern miracle of technology, a brother who is now in the grave. Syracuse is New York's blues legend, Roosevelt Dean. And Roosevelt say, baby, I want you to play some Roosevelt Dean. Easter 2009. Roosevelt Wright Jr. playing you. All right, so get to all the Syracuse University alums throughout the world. Checking out Dr. Rick Wright, Power 106.9 Old School Sunday. On a big bad Sunday afternoon, Dr. Rick Wright live and well in Syracuse here at Power 106.9 Radio. Do it. The network reminds you that you too may call in to Dr. Rick Wright on Sundays between 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check in with the doc at area code 315-428-1069. Don't forget the doc.